Can I have a copy of your report? Can I have a copy of your report? Would not age every year. Would not age every year. I've already seen that movie. I've already seen that movie. Do they produce annually? Do they produce annually? I'm going to have to miss the party tonight because I have to take care of my little sister. I'm going to have to miss the party tonight because I have to take care of my little sister. A congratulatory letter was given to the student selected for the scholarship. A congratulatory letter was given to the student selected for the scholarship. I'm going to visit my parents at the weekend. I'm going to visit my parents at the weekend. They should have chosen a different restaurant. They should have chosen a different restaurant. We all have breakfast together. We all have breakfast together. The peer review process is important in scientific research. The peer review process is important in scientific research. You will love this place. You will love this place. They can be successful entrepreneurs. They can be successful entrepreneurs. Can be promoted to a higher position. Can be promoted to a higher position. I'm going to the farm. I'm going to the farm. Must accept. Must accept. Won't you send? Won't you send? Am I a field worker? Am I a field worker? We may be missing from time to time. We may be missing from time to time. The meeting between the two leaders focused on trade agreements. The meeting between the two leaders focused on trade agreements. Can you become a marketer the day before? Can you become a marketer the day before? As the finish. As the finish. Private schools usually have higher prices. Private schools usually have higher prices. There is bad weather here all year round. There is bad weather here all year round. After one evening cannot insist. After one evening cannot insist. Until tomorrow. Until tomorrow. Didn't we love 2 weeks? Didn't we love 2 weeks? I like to take a walk. I like to take a walk. We used ABC in the previous team last year. We used ABC in the previous team last year. Do you sometimes become a civil engineer? Do you sometimes become a civil engineer? I thought you'd be happy to see me. I thought you'd be happy to see me. I wanted to say. He is on a vacation. He is on a vacation. Values friendship and loyalty. Values friendship and loyalty. P. Whose friend is that girl? Whose friend is that girl? Was my wife a midwife? Was my wife a midwife? It didn't start 2 years ago. It didn't start 2 years ago. Didn't he replace? Didn't he replace? Can't we just lay pipes then? Can't we just lay pipes then? Warm up. Warm up. Are you married? Are you married? Tickets are already sold out. Tickets are already sold out. You usually go for a run in the morning. You usually go for a run in the morning. Prove you can do it. Prove you can do it. He is riding his bike in the park. He is riding his bike in the park. Must not drink or drive. Must not drink or drive. Can I get a magazine to read? Can I get a magazine to read? How often does he go to the library? How often does he go to the library? The baby took his first steps. The baby took his first steps. Is it snowing in your city? Is it snowing in your city? Italian cuisine was served in the restaurant. Italian cuisine was served in the restaurant. The man was very tall. The man was very tall. They are going on vacation during the summer vacation. They are going on vacation during the summer vacation. Brother-in-law jury. Brother-in-law jury. This ticket is part of my job. This ticket is part of my job. Usually not a surgeon. Usually not a surgeon. Will he lose every month? Will he lose every month? I will not command in a year. I will not command in a year. We'll meet in the park, right? We'll meet in the park, right? Take 2 pills a day. Take 2 pills a day. Do you have work to do? Do you have work to do? This is a photo of Victor. This is a photo of Victor. You will marry me in 10 years. You will marry me in 10 years. They should develop normally. They should develop normally. We only have 1 bedroom in our house. We only have 1 bedroom in our house. Especially beef. Especially beef. We will start the meeting as soon as everyone arrives. We will start the meeting as soon as everyone arrives. I wish I had studied harder for the exam. I wish I had studied harder for the exam. We have guests in the gym. We have guests in the gym. He couldn't remember where he parked his car. He couldn't remember where he parked his car. Not watching after 5 hours? Not watching after 5 hours? Humble. Humble. I played video games for an hour and then did my homework. I played video games for an hour and then did my homework. His heart is good. His heart is good. The reason for his sudden departure was unknown. The reason for his sudden departure was unknown. Were their stepdads receptionists? Were their stepdads receptionists? They did not work as a team and as a result the project failed. They did not work as a team and as a result the project failed. He should have called his family and let them know. He should have called his family and let them know. After 5 evenings, he cannot object. After 5 evenings, he cannot object. If he got a scholarship, he would study abroad. If he got a scholarship, he would study abroad. I just got a text from my sister. I just got a text from my sister. We astronomer a month ago. We astronomer a month ago. Working on marketing campaign. Working on marketing campaign. He flew to New York for a business trip. He flew to New York for a business trip. This is a challenging puzzle. This is a challenging puzzle. He lives here in New York. He lives here in New York. I will work on my paper tomorrow. I will work on my paper tomorrow. I didn't make a growth plan. I didn't make a growth plan. Coffee smells great. Coffee smells great. There are many different dialects of English. There are many different dialects of English. Conflict. Conflict. Was he jumping 4 days ago? Was he jumping 4 days ago? Wasn't I restrained? Wasn't I restrained? Students must turn in their assignments on time. Students must turn in their assignments on time. Where can I find pet supplies? Where can I find pet supplies? We should do weekly detective work. We should do weekly detective work. Archaeologist would not be 10 years. Archaeologist would not be 10 years. Do you like football? Do you like football? They must meet at night. They must meet at night. Can't I be a waitress sometimes? Can't I be a waitress sometimes? Were his neighbors illusionists? Were his neighbors illusionists? I love it even though it's bad. I love it even though it's bad. I finished my homework, he said. I finished my homework, he said. I'll be waiting for you at the bus stop at 3 o'clock. I'll be waiting for you at the bus stop at 3 o'clock. Our children are illusionists. Our children are illusionists. They bought a new car. They bought a new car. I'm going to the bus stop. I'm going to the bus stop. Can you help me find my keys? Can you help me find my keys? How did you do this? How did you do this? His grandson was an optician. His grandson was an optician. She wished she had bought that dress when it was on sale. She wished she had bought that dress when it was on sale. They would not demand. They would not demand. To throw. To throw. Fun. Fun. We told you. We told you. They lived happily ever after. They lived happily ever after. Is my husband a butler? Is my husband a butler? The book is on the table. The book is on the table. What will you be doing at this time tomorrow? What will you be doing at this time tomorrow? By the way, while I was watching TV, my sister was studying for her exams. By the way, while I was watching TV, my sister was studying for her exams. He is playing the guitar. He is playing the guitar. I chatted with my friends online. I chatted with my friends online. Girls must love you. Girls must love you. Stabbed. Stabbed. I have more friends than you. I have more friends than you. Who has a laptop on the table? Who has a laptop on the table? The restaurant was full of people. The restaurant was full of people. Can they lock it at noon? Can they lock it at noon? Not in the traveler's country? Not in the traveler's country? Is there anything I should do before the surgery? Is there anything I should do before the surgery? You don't become a beekeeper at noon. You don't become a beekeeper at noon. Was our nephew a watchman? Was our nephew a watchman? I finish my work ahead of time. I finish my work ahead of time. I go to school every day. I go to school every day. This is a huge query. This is a huge query. Should you usually be a doctor? Should you usually be a doctor? He's in trouble, isn't he? He's in trouble, isn't he? The printer is out of ink. The printer is out of ink. Doesn't work after 3 a.m. Doesn't work after 3 a.m. He doesn't sleep until he checks his emails. He doesn't sleep until he checks his emails. Remaining jobs. Remaining jobs. When I miss the bus, I let my sister know and my sister drops me off at school. When I miss the bus, I let my sister know and my sister drops me off at school. Mary and I are going shopping. Mary and I are going shopping. I am very happy. I am very happy. You have to study for the upcoming exam. You have to study for the upcoming exam. Our mother was an alchemist. Our mother was an alchemist. Our half-brother is a travel agent. Our half-brother is a travel agent. How many bags do you have? How many bags do you have? He had finished his work before the meeting began. He had finished his work before the meeting began. This is your suitcase. This is your suitcase.